guys, so today I'm going to do a really quick video on how I do my eyebrows. I have this bizarre obsession with eyebrows, and whenever I meet somebody I'm always like, oh my god, I love their eyebrows. It's like first thing, sometimes that's the first thing I say to them. I'm like, hi, I love your eyebrows. You have beautiful eyebrows. You're so lucky, because I always struggled with my eyebrows. I feel like I could never find a shape that I liked. I never found I don't know, the right method, so it's constantly changing. Right now I've kind of overplucked on the arches, underneath the arches right here, to give them some lift, because I felt like they were also too low. And I don't have thick eyebrows, I have like long hairs. Like they grow long, they don't grow in thickness. So when I trim them with scissors, like this is what they turned out to be. And then my mom's like, you overplucked your eyebrows. I'm like, no, I didn't. I didn't, unfortunately. I wish I could say I did, but I didn't. Let's get to it. I kind of mix it up. I have this Brow Shadow Duo by Zoe Van Jones, and I also use Anastasia Beverly Hills, the pomade. Basically, it depends on my mood and the day, and if I'm going to school and if I want to look more natural, or if I'm going out and I want to look more dramatic eyebrows. If I want more dramatic, I will use mostly the Anastasia pomade. If I want to go for a little bit more natural look, I will use this and this together. That's the first thing you want to do, is to get a mirror. Here, right here. So first thing I'm going to do is kind of brush my hairs. So some people brush, now this is also another thing that I learned over the years. Some people will brush like this, and they just go across, and that's if your hair grows that way. I was doing that for a long time, and then I was trimming and plucking my eyebrows that way, and it would turn out weird because I learned later that my eyebrows do not grow that way. I have these hairs, they grow up more, and then the rest of it grows at an angle. And if you can figure out which way your eyebrows really grow and trim them as such, it'll look really clean and it'll stay like that. Versus, oh, I'm gonna just brush them all up, trim it all across this way, and then once they kind of like come down, the hairs, individual hairs come down, then like it just looks weird. Like I would notice that it looked like I didn't have hairs in like certain areas, but I was like, I trimmed them. Why would this happen? Another valuable lesson I've learned is, as much as we want our eyebrows to be symmetrical left and right, they aren't. They won't be. I mean, you could try to make them. I feel like that's gonna be an endless battle that we will all have. I kind of accepted it, and I worked with it. So in this eyeshadow duo, we have 2 shades. And I usually go with the darker shade to kind of fill in this part of the brow. I'm not very neat when I draw these out, so because sometimes I go in and clean it afterwards if I feel like I just messed up royally. So because the pomade kind of gets a little bit dry, a couple of things I like to do, depends on what I have in front of me. I will get like some makeup remover and I'll clean my angle brush. I'm using a Makeup Forever angle brush, and these bristles, it's a shorter angle brush and it's stiffer. Like the bristles are stiffer. So I think the bristles are stiffer. The bristles. And so I think this picks up the product a lot better than like a softer brush. I'll take the pomade and I'll kind of go like this. See, I'm like rubbing into it to use like the heat from my hand. I know it sounds really weird. The heat from my hand to warm it up and soften up the product. And then I usually do this because I'm lazy and I don't get a tissue or a napkin to clean it off with, and then I'll clean my hand later. Is first I'm gonna go underneath the arch to define it. I'm gonna pull it through the tail, and see, I can't even go straight right now. that's okay. See, it's not even straight, it's not even, it's like messy, but that's okay because you can still do it. So sometimes what I used to do is I would start like this and then I would go like that. I feel like I wasn't getting the full arch that way, and it didn't occur to me, you know, that the head is curved right there, so you have to turn your brush. So now I'm going to use my MAC Studio Finish concealer, and I only like to use this underneath the brows. I'm dreaming of a high arch, if you know what I'm saying. And that's it. So this is how I like to do my eyebrows. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. If you haven't already, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I'll leave those links down below as well. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please also subscribe to me. Okay? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah. She's like, I'm not having this. I don't like this.